Hi there friends and welcome back to episode 32 of my Krastorio and space exploration series. I'm Icon and today we're going to create Vulcanite blocks and hopefully integrate them into my ore production process. I also prepared a few this and that's to make sure that we're going to be able to whip up a nice ore enrichment facility as well. I mean, sure, here we see a lot of processes which are just, you know, this looks pretty integrated and irreplaceable, but that's not entirely true. So this whole situation here, for example, we could be replacing that with more effective machines, but one thing at a time. I'm also researching right now the space assembling technologies and space scaffolding and all those techs which enable me to finally build in space once we're there. But there are still a few things which are just necessary to be done while we're still on the ground. And for the preparations, I've set up a little accumulator factory here. So we're gonna create those beasties in the time between. Okay, so let's go to the easy parts of today's episode. So we're gonna work with a Vulcanite block facility. I totally forgot to create. Oh no, I didn't forget to create the pulverizer. Good. So this is quite simple. We take the raw Vulcanite and then we create crushed Vulcanite. The crushed Vulcanite needs to be washed. The washed Vulcanite can be processed into Vulcanite blocks, and these can be also used as a fuel. Vulcanite seems to be a very versatile material. So the real interesting part here is we need to wash it with steam, so I hope everything will just go fine. I guess this boiler will do. So space assembling, that's just a space assembling machine with very, very costly machines. Decontamination facility. What's that? Cosmic water. Cosmic water decontamination. Oh yeah, that's gonna be fun. I'm pretty sure. Or something like that. Okay, first steps first, we need water. And the next body of water is pretty far away. But luckily I have already dipped into that. So I use more than one of those. So, well, I'll just create a separate offshore pump for that process. I really am a big fan of not overstretching the demand on singular water pipes. That's mostly not because I'm such a genius, that's because I'm a pretty lazy fella, and I do like it to not worry. I do like not to worry about if things will work out or not, and that's the easiest way to do so, you know. Also, there's landfill line around here. Lately I started creating that stuff more and more because I realized that landfill can be really, really valuable. Okay, so I brought a lot of elbow pipes for this job, so let's get going. How about a little bit of symmetry here? I would appreciate. Okay, so now I think I can just let it ride. Oh, there's more landfill need to acquire. I'm sorry guys, sometimes I have these moments where I just need to do these things. Can't wait for the next robot working speed upgrade. Already really waiting for it. So, where were we? There's even more stones not claimed yet. But that's... okay, I do it here because just realized I'm back at home. So when I discovered that you can just create landfill very easily out of those stones, I was very relieved because it really bugged me to some degree that you had to work with that stuff this much. Decontamination facilities, space manufacturing. Giant assembling machine can craft more complicated recipes. Only works in space or spaceships. Okay. Cool stuff. Multispectral mirror. Material testing packs. Chemical gel. Okay. Not yet. We're not there yet. Okay, so let's level the field. So today I want to do an ore enrichment facility and the Vulcanite facility at the same time. So that's gonna be the most interesting part here. So first up we need to install the pulverizer and just crush that raw Vulcanite. Got it. So I'm gonna do this. Where am I gonna do this? I don't want to infiltrate this area here. So we're gonna start the process here. So crushed Vulcanite. How much per second does this beast per process? 7.5. Okay. At least that's an easy thing. So we can just go for this. So one fast inserter, input and output, very easy. So how much output was that again? 4 per second. So we don't really need to adjust here anything either. Great. Space manufacturing, data card. So rough data storage substrate. Polished data storage substrate. Needs cosmic water. Okay, blank data card. This is the road down to our first space science packs. Basically the level beyond the one I'm now. Okay, good stuff. Oh well, I do like balanced looking belts. What can I say? Okay, now we need 2 chemical plants, which are fed with steam. So I need I have 2 uses, 2 different uses for the water. That's a very interesting part about this recipe. So I need to do steam and water. Okay, but that's not that hard. It's really not that hard. Where's my boiler? There's my boiler. So the boiler needs water and outputs steam. There we go. So we're gonna do a junction here. And I'd say it's easier like this. Or no, no, it's just perfect like that. Oops. So we're gonna be working like that. Here goes the steam. And here goes the water. Really nothing too complicated here. So the next step were those assembling machines. Okay. Oops. Here. There we go. That's 6 of them. All right. Now, output is always a little bit ungrateful with systems like these. But it's not that hard, isn't it? So, how much inserter pressure does it have? Actually, a lot. Wow, look at that. So, here we go. I somehow decided to use long-handed inserters for this one. I don't know why. I just felt like it. Just realizing that my inserter amount is a little bit low. So probably have to go home for that. But that's okay. We're in the wild frontier here. So, here we go. How's the pressure on those guys? We can work with basic inserters here, no props. And what's the backup? They got some backup stone? Or what's the issue? Wait a sec. Do they output steam? Wait a sec. Did I misread that? Oh, I completely misread that. They don't need steam, they produce steam. Ah, now it makes sense. So I'll just need a incinerator here to get rid of that steam. So 4 units of steam per second on those. I see. So where was that electric incinerator? Well, a gas vent was would be more than enough for this one. Okay, now it starts to make sense. Thermal radiator. Thermal fluid, 25 degree. Okay, yeah, well, so we have to work with temperatures in the future as well. Interesting. So, there we go. I thought this whole process would need steam, not produce steam. Alright, but here we go. That's how we deal with all that excess Vulcanite. Alright, creating those blocks. I'll just do it like this. And there's nothing, not more to it, you know, it's just a very simple process, I'd say. But it's going to be very, very useful for me here. Okay, we're not going to be storing those Vulcanite blocks in the same warehouse. That would be just foolish. Alright, so how high do these guys stack? Do they go beyond 50? Yay, they stack beyond 50. That makes them even better for storage than this. Awesome. Okay, thermal radiator, supercomputer. Data formatting. There's the good stuff. There's the future, guys. I'm just researching all that stuff to have it unlocked later. Oh. And, wow. So many misinterpretations in a recipe today. Wow. It's not my usual self. So, what I'm gonna do here is quite simple. I wanna put up a facility for landfill and just process all that stuff. Here we go. Easiest way to get rid of all that excess material is to just process it down into something way, way smaller. And if that thing ever is full, I'm gonna be a very, very happy man. So there we go. Okay. There has been one problem though. And that's already a kind of a backup that has happened here. So now. Okay, so the excess washed Vulcanite is making some trouble, but that should do the trick. I didn't expect that. It's more a workaround than anything else, but it does flush out the excess products, which I haven't foreseen. I think that's mainly because I don't filter them out earlier. Yeah, I could just filter that a lot earlier. How about that? So, here we go. Just gonna take that and pipe it away. This way I don't need to do all this hullabaloo here. It's gonna be a lot easier. Just realized the mistake was not... Okay, that works out way better for me. It's way better organized, and it'll... This does have more future. Okay, now supercomputer has been finished. Fluid isothermic generator requires liquid fuel with an energy value such as liquid rocket fuel to generate electricity. Okay, so that's my space power, I guess. But we're really running a good power output now. I'm very, very happy to see that. All right, so we got that. I don't think I need the blue inserter actually for that. Way over the top. Okay, now things are back under control. The Vulcanite blocks get stored in here, which is awesome. Next step, I want to enrich those ores, but we're gonna do it the lazy way now, because I have already set up these facilities a long time ago, and now I do know what I have to do here. So this whole thing here was one cluster which was able to sustain the whole thing here. So let's grab it here. That's looking good. Okay. So this is one array to wash and enrich ores. Only one of them. So right now my ores run down this path. Don't like that. Let's see. Where could I wash and process my ores? Here's everything pretty spammed. I need more room than that, so... I guess I have to go all the way over there. Everything else would be not enough. Just not enough. But the good news is the actual production lines are running here, so we should be able to get things going in a good way. Alright, so we're going to be enriching one facility at a time. So now I'll just grab another one of those clusters here. So let's see. How much do they supply? Oh, well, we're going to see. So now I'll just grab one of those assembly lines here, and we're going to be good with that. So I don't want to have connections here right away. So I guess most of the pipe work will just be obliterated later, but that's not what it's about here. I don't need to worry about ratios and such things, and that's really worth a lot for me. Because I already did all the calculating here, so... Space Science Lab, wow. It's gonna be quite awesome here. So I just hope I have enough parts with me. Well, the blue inserters are already running a little bit low. Blue inserters, where art thou? Okay. A little bit out of steel here. But apart from that, we're fine. Okay, so how will this work? We're gonna need iron plates to get that production here rolling. There's absolutely no need of those belts running like that. And we're gonna need water and oil or gas much more. So let's see. This whole facility here is pretty much, is it sufficient? Is it well, I'd need a new tap into my oil fields here. I'd say I'll do this like there. Already got plans in my mind. So we're gonna connect the oil from all the way over there because it's not really an issue. And so you might already have assumed that I plan on finishing most of this array off cam when we're because in a few minutes it will be all down to repetition and then nothing really new will happen anymore. But for now, let's keep going. So I'll pick up the oil here, and I've just decided to create all the necessary stuff off-grid. Oh, I need to dodge the coal field here. I really don't want to interfere with the coal, because coal is just too valuable to interfere with it. We need coal for steel production, we need coal for power production, and to some degree coal is very, very versatile in Krastorio. So there we go. Maybe I need to create a pump in between this whole oil pipeline business right now. I'm splitting up one facility really, really hard, you know. Okay, so since I feel like I didn't really stress out the water supply in any meaningful way, I'll just grab the water line here and transport it to my new facility, because I really think there's going to be no problem at all with the amount of water here. Oh no! Where did it go down? Well, it's only damages. Okay, awesome. Sometimes you get lucky. So okay. We're running out of everything here, as you might already notice. So here we go. But I might be running out of everything, but at the same time, I got also everything I need to get a facility rolling. So let me quickly grab a few more this and that's. And back in business on my beloved little train. So I picked up a lot of inserters and whatnot, everything you basically need to create large amounts of plates. So to check it out, how much do we need, or how would one of those lines work? Here we go. So iron plates. We want an output of 15 iron plates per sec. So I'd only need 10 units of iron, 15 furnaces. Nice. This is really a huge progress. I also loaded up a few accumulators into my train because we're gonna create the beautiful accumulator meadow one day, where my plan is just to load up as many accumulators as possible onto one field to dampen down the energy attack one day hitting me. Okay, so we have now the necessary pipes to get the job rolling. So I'll need oil refineries. Do I still have oil refineries in my inventory? No, I don't. So where did I leave my car? I do know that I left them all in the car. Here's my car. I was for a second like, did I really now forget one vital part? Do I need to cut all this whole video? No, I don't. Here. So we won't be needing too much oil refining, I guess. So how much oil does that actually need? 60 per sec. That's really not much. If I'm not mistaken, even one refinery could be already enough to facilitate that. So let's do. They're just wired wrong on the wrong sides here. Oh no. So what I'm gonna do here is we're gonna create different sections here. So, or well, that doesn't really bring me anything, actually, now that I think about it. What I would need is to let the water go a little bit more this way. So now it should make sense somehow. It's the little things making it sometimes very, very complicated, you know. So now it does make a lot more sense to just work like that. Okay, perfect. So here we go. Just in case I need more oil, I can and will adjust that properly, but for now I feel like this is going to be all we need. Okay, so now the petrol gas has been acquired, so this is now the most difficult part is now done, to set up the logistics network to get the party going, you know. Okay. Now we only need to connect materials into this whole process, like iron plates, which we can grab from here quite handily. Oh well, my inner perfectionist is troubling me now. Don't you worry about me, I'm fine, okay? I'm perfectly fine. Sometimes I just see those little things. I can't help myself, you know. I'm pretty sure some of you can relate. Alright, so now I just need to have this. We can unplug that. Okay. Now we got the necessary sulfuric acid for the process. So let's give it to the masses. Wait a sec. I think this whole thing should be... No, this is just not usable for this kind of scenario. That's no problem, though. Like I said, I mostly did that for the ratios, you know. Although, we could... Oh, that's actually a good idea. We could just reverse it. we could just reverse it. That's making things a lot easier. Alright. So we're almost there, friends. So all it'll need now will be the ore enrichment process up and running. And then I'll just build up some smelters. But I'm gonna greet you guys with the new modified smelters in the next episode, because I feel like I'm already drawing down the blueprints of a larger thing here, and you might already assume how it all ends. I think showing off the finished, refurbished smelter line is the most exciting thing to do. Creating it here won't show anything, won't show too much you don't already know. So I'm really excited about the Vulcanite processing, because at first I was like, well, I don't want to modernize my old facility, my old smelting facility yet again, after I already did that for the ore enrichment. But, you know, building it up from scratch here is a different thing, and then I can use the ratios and blueprints again for the other side. That's really the very attractive part of all this. So it's at least my idea. So this is the input side and this is the output side. Alright friends, so next episode I'm going to show you how we're producing 15 units of ore per second, a little bit more compact, because right now this thing here will be 15 ore per sec, and the new facility will be a little bit smaller. Alright, so thanks for watching so much. I hope you guys enjoyed the show. So I'm gonna be finishing the smeltering between this episode and the next one. So next episode we're gonna show off the new facility and get started with yellow card production. Stay tuned. So leave a like, leave a subscribe if you wanna. I'd be very delighted if you did so. And until then, stay awesome and have a good time. Bye bye.